Hey, this is Prometheus giving you another game recap. Actually going to be doing a recap opposed to actually live gameplay. As you can see, my opponent's got fairly equal cards. This is going to be basically gameplay from weekend qualifier. Just trying to play a little bit better qualifier. So my opponent comes out basically in a split type situation. He kind of moves off this quarterback, and he actually pops me up top right from the very beginning. So you realize, okay, I'm gonna have to go ahead and make sure that I don't give up any kind of bad play. So does a nice little run to the outside with Bettis, and he's able to go ahead and get some really good blocking and catch me on my heels right there. So the inside zone, I'm gonna be very conscious of that. I was hitting him with the will blitz 3. So then I jump into a cover 2 version of it with Tampa 2, and the pressure comes off the edge, and he actually takes off this quarterback, which you can see right here. His wide receiver doesn't release in time, and I'm able to go ahead and just tackle him for a 2-yard gainer right there. So basically on 2nd and 8, go back with the Tampa 2. I was trying to set the blitz up, didn't do it. He actually throws right in front of me. I totally missed the animation and don't come down with it. Back to Tampa 2 again. Come with some pressure. He takes off this quarterback. This guy was running all over the place with this quarterback. You'll watch this throughout the entire game, but it seemed like the Tampa 2 was basically kind of covering him up. But the entire game, he was doing a lot of no huddle, so I wasn't able to go ahead and set up the blitz correctly. So this time I got the blitz set up correctly, going over that the right guard to try to get the pressure off the edge, and he actually hits me right in the seam. A nice little play right there, and I think he got a first down off of it. So back to Tampa 2 again. I got some pressure off the edge. He actually hits the flat with Bettis. Bettis actually goes ahead and trucks me. It gets the ball up to 2nd and 10, and go with a run, or actually with a man version of the blitz, and actually get him into a 3rd and 10. So now the pressure's on him. Back into Tampa 2 again, because it seems like he's taking off this quarterback. He's rolling around, and he's attacking the sidelines and not really in the seam. So I go ahead and try to take his low read, and actually throws it right to me, but I actually was holding my triangle button basically where I got a bad timing. So he actually settles for 3, and that was actually a smart play. You never want to walk away from points in that type of situation. So I come out of I form with the toss play, and get fairly good blocking right here. Just go, get a good like 5 or 6 yards. I have to force him to go ahead and defend that. Now I come out of the pistol ace, make a quick adjustment, go into corner post, and a defender does not float down to the flat route. So I'm going to go check down the flat route, get some pretty good blocking right there, type rope a little bit, and get a nice little gainer right there to get a 1st down and 10. So back into the pistol strong slot open, and I don't get the play off correctly. I was too busy screwing around. So now I'm actually in a different formation, which is going to be the tight end bunch. And this is a stick play. Actually, it's a play that I'm not going to use in my formation. I decided to jump into X spot opposed to that particular play. I was just labbing it a little bit. Go back into the pistol strong slot open, which shakes. And the flat defender is wide open, so I'm going to go ahead and check that. But I dropped the ball. So right now it's a 3rd and 9 situation. I'm going to go into wheel post route, and then the wheel route was just wide open with the running back Peterson. So I'm able to go and get a nice little 1st down right there. So I'm doing pretty good. Now I do the inside switch out of the tight end bunch. Go ahead and hit the flat, and his defensive back, he was playing pretty good with his defense. He was clicking on real quick, and it was very effective with it. Now right here, I'm trying to hit the deep corner, but you can see the block shit comes off and sacks me right there. Take a huge sack. So 3rd and 15 situation. Back to basically the slot dual post right here, and I actually hit the post route, and Irving comes up with a huge catch. This is why you want to get a strong, overrated player right here, and come out of the play, which is going to be the 0-1 trap out of the wings slot offset, and then I just settle in right there and actually go ahead and get a touchdown. So up 7-3 against my opponent, 2 minutes and 36 seconds left. Once again, this is the base defense that I'm going to be using against him, is this Tampa 2, because he's actually running with his quarterback, and right there I miss a blitz, but I actually go ahead and get the sack, get him in a 2nd and 18 situation. Now I'm going to try to get him some pressure off the other side because I didn't want him going to roll off to the left. And right there he makes a nice little read, catches the ball on the sideline, and gets the ball up on a 3rd and 4 situation. So go back to Tampa 2, but don't get the read off. But right there, he goes right into my defensive player right there. Fowler does not make a play, and he gets a 1st down. So 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line. He hits the flat and trucks right over one of my defenders and gets the ball up. And he's got 7 yards off that. Go back to Tampa 2 with the edge pressure coming off off the edge, and he starts shifting his line right there, and he makes a nice little read, but he drops the ball. So 3rd and 3 situation. I try to hit him some pressure off to the right-hand side, and he actually runs right into it, and I actually go ahead and put him down on the ground. So he hurries up right here, and I'm thinking, okay, he's probably going to do something a little bit. Let's go with a man blitz. I'm going to go a man version of this, and look at this, trucks, and then the bus is off. The wheels are just coming off the bus, and he's able to go ahead and take it into the end zone, going up 10-7 with about a little bit over a minute, 12 seconds left. So I get back in offense, and I'm using one of my favorite plays out of that gun slot wing offset. In this play, I love it because you got very easy reads. It really destroys a lot of defenses. It's that stick and non-vert. It's a really cool play. And I come back around and I go into the play action doubles post, and right here I'm able to go ahead and take it back into the house. I only rolled off like 20 seconds off the clock. I'm able to go and get the ball in the end zone. So he jumps into a bunch set, takes out this quarterback, and this is a nice little read. Goes ahead, throws it back to the bus again. He's able to go and pick up a good 40 yards right here. So 35 seconds left. I hit him with some pressure right there, get him down to the 50-yard line. Clock is ticking, 21 seconds. He goes back to the bunch set, and he's looking to redirect his running back. The running back doesn't go the same way. Sack him, get it down to about 14 seconds, and this is where the guy actually just mentally checks out. You got to actually go ahead and take a timeout in this type of situation, and he doesn't do that. So I go with the dual pressure with the dime package is one of my base blitzes. I just want to make sure he's not going to have any time whatsoever, and actually the pressure comes in, and my defensive back doesn't make a play on the ball, but that's all right. So in the second half right here, getting the ball, great situation, doing an inside zone out of that slat, and look at the pancakes I'm getting right there. So I'm able to go and pick up a good, nice 10 yards right there. Go back to the play that I actually got a touchdown previously, and I just dump it down, but Irving is not holding the ball. He gets smacked by a cornerback. So go ahead and switch into Ohio spacing right here. Put the wheel route with Peterson. That gets covered up, so I just go ahead and the spot route as my next read because the wheel was actually getting covered up for Peterson. So no huddle him, go back into a wheel route, look for the crosser, but actually he gets a nice little block shed and actually sacks me. And it's 4th and 13, so I decide to go for it, which I think was kind of risky. I think I was just frustrated because I was just trying to figure out this playbook. I wasn't really settled in on it. And right here, man coverage, Irving makes a huge catch for me. This is a guy, obviously this guy's bailing me out right. He makes a huge catch for me and actually go ahead and get a first down. So I use the wheel post drag and able to go and settle down with that. And so back to the ace, pistol ace of this is flanker cross. And basically what I'm going to do is look for the flanker across the middle and just take the check down. But I fumble the ball, but I pick it back up. Man, that was a lucky break. If you would have got the ball back, would have been some serious trouble right there. So go with the pitch strong power right there. Fumble the ball again, and actually go ahead and my lineman bails me out one more time. So I'm doing a pitch play. I'm going to go ahead and stay with the running play. Go ahead and flip it to the opposite side, and the blocking on the opposite side is really, really good. It's a nice little seal. Nice move right there. A little juke. Get it up to the 2-yard line. And then settle in with a nice little pancakes with an inside run right there. So back to on defense, playing that Tampa 2 defense, and he actually finds the hole in the defense with number 50, which I don't even know who that guy was, but I think it was a linebacker. But I have a offside penalty that I actually got to take. Blitz is not set up correctly, so actually get some pressure off the right-hand side with the blitz because it still wasn't set up. I'm trying to go ahead and get the pressure off the left. So going with this defense, and now a guy comes off the line. He throws the ball across his body. He's able to go and get it off and actually get some pretty good blocking right there. He almost took it house with that last play. So go on the man version of this blitz, and he actually the ball just sails with him with Watson. So didn't get my defense set up. Was on the wrong guy, but I actually had a corner blitz coming off the edge, and that's why the pressure got up. So back to the Tampa 2 with the edge pressure coming off the left-hand side. And right here, I've got pressure coming off the right because I think he shifted his line off the right, so another pressure came off. So here's a nice little play. 4th and 22, comes up short of the line, get the ball back, and now it's milk time. I'm just going to go ahead and with an 0-1 trap. I picked up a good 9 yards right there, 8 yards right there. Inside zone play, milking the clock, trying to take it down as much as possible. get another 20, 30 yards right there, try to break a tackle. So now back to the 0-1 trap out of this gun wing slot offset. Really good running play for a shotgun type formation. So I'm just stay with the power O, which is a pulling guard, going to be rolling off to the right, and he actually goes in and tackles with short of a first down. So 3rd and 2 situation right here. Back to the inside zone. All I got to do is just get a first down here, and this game is going to be pretty much toast right there. And I actually run into my lineman and put myself in a 4th and 1 situation. So up by 11. Go ahead and hit him with the stick and nod. I actually do the player on the backside, and I basically go ahead and take my tight end and put him on a drag going the opposite direction, so he can't pick up any kind of a tendency on that. So take off the quarterback, a little dragging route right here, stick and nod once again. I get the ball down to the very end zone, and that's basically about it. So able to go and pick up a victory against my opponent. You know, it was a fairly even game. None of us had a very sloppy gameplay. A lot of passing, a lot of running, but it was a good game for the most part. So, guys, I hope you appreciate this. Once again, to my subscribers, thanks for support, and until next time.